This is Michael.
And this is Steven. And we are the Movie Bros.
Today, we're going to be watching Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer, and it's going to be released in November of 2021. So without further ado, let's jump right into the trailer. Are you ready, Steve?
I am ready.
All right, let's go.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
El Camino.
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now! Stop that!
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
Hey, was that
Yes, from Stranger
I found
Things.
this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap?
Oh, nice. Yes.
There hasn't been a
Jason.
ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
Oh, I love it.
My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Who are you?
So awesome.
is?
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
Really? Forty years later.
Gunner seat?
That's sweet.
Oh, yes. Oh, so awesome.
That's really awesome.
So great. Ah, I love it. All of my spidey senses are going crazy.
All right, man. So here's some trivia.
Okay.
This film is the fifth time that Dan Akroyd has played the character of Dr. Raymond Stantz. The four other are Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2,
Uh-huh.
Casper back in 95, and Ghostbusters, a video game in 2009.
Okay.
This will be the first Ghostbusters film to take place somewhere else besides New York City.
Yeah, that's right.
Ghostbusters Afterlife was originally scheduled for release on June 10th, 2020, but due to COVID,
Oh, yeah.
it's now being released in November of 2021.
Okay.
The director, Jason Reitman, is that right?
Reitman, that's right.
Reitman? He's the son of director Ivan Reitman, who did
Yes.
Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
Absolutely.
And the director, Jason Reitman, also appeared in Ghostbusters 2 in 1989 as a kid who tells Ray that, according to his dad, the Ghostbusters are full of crap. So
That's so cool.
And I like Paul Rudd, too.
Yeah.
So tell us about the trailer, Steve.
Well, let me just first of all, I'll say Jason Reitman it's so meaningful that he's directed this film, because as we all know, his dad, who passed away, did the original. It was in the original, the original two movies, and so now his son carries the legacy, and it just brings a level of integrity and credibility, because you always get worried about reboots, and this is not exactly a reboot, because there's canon from the original we saw, which is great, But when you start something up like this, it's been so many years, right? My concern is, oh no, they're going to butcher it,
Yeah.
And to see him, just knowing he's directing this whole thing, is like, okay, this should be a good movie. It's going to honor his dad in the way that he does the film, and it's not going to. It's going to be good. So that I just had to say that because I've been so excited about this movie with him at the helm. Now, as far as the trailer itself goes, stuff that we saw the ghost trap, right?
Yeah.
We saw, we saw a little ghost detector. It's probably a name for it. So you can leave it in the comment if you know it, guys. But with the things that go up and and the lights up.
Yeah.
All the stuff from their first movie, it's like resurfacing, and then of course the Ecto-1, of course, the car. But it's just really cool, and I love how they're tying it into family. Your grandfather, and then obviously Paul Rudd is the son of one of the characters, right? That's the way that's the way it's sounding like.
Actually, it seemed like he was the teacher.
Okay.
I think that the girl is the granddaughter.
Gotcha.
Of Vinkman, was that his name?
Yeah.
I think she's the granddaughter of Vinkman, and she's going to school, and Paul Rudd's her teacher.
Okay. All right. So my bad. All right. I read that wrong. Okay.
But I could be wrong. That's just what I saw through the trailer.
Yeah. No. That's. I was being wowed by all the bringing back all this stuff. I probably missed that.
Yeah.
So I'll just say that my thoughts are, I'm excited. I love that it's coming back and in a way that looks like it's going to really honor and tie in nicely to the original too. And the fact that Akroyd is going to be in it at some point, obviously you can tell he's not the lead anymore. It's around this younger group, but he's going to be in it. And Bill Murray they were able to get Bill Murray into it, which it took forever for him to agree to finally do this movie. And so even if it's a small part, I'm just seeing them in it and knowing that they are on board with it. And again, Jason Reitman is the key to me of going into this expecting really good stuff. So I'm excited about the movie. I think it looks good. How about you, man? What'd you think?
I'm excited. I remember seeing Ghostbusters back in the theater
Me too.
when it first came out, and it was a funny, feel good movie. I'm not sure. I didn't read anything about Sigourney Weaver or Rick Moranis or
I know Rick Moranis he declined to do it.
He did. Okay.
They tried hard. Dan Aykroyd said they really tried to get him out of retirement, but he wouldn't. He didn't budge, so he's not in it.
Shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, the movie looks really like, I don't want to say professional, but it seems, on a different vein than the original Ghostbusters, but on a vein that I would want to see it because they tie it all together,
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Like you said, it involves family, but it's not in New York City. They're out in, I don't know, Kansas or Iowa or somewhere. And and all you see the ghosts start coming up out of the well, and so it's going to be pretty interesting. I like it also that they didn't it was really fast. They didn't show a lot.
Yes.
So there's a lot to be seen in the movie. So I'm happy about that.
It's a good point. They showed you a lot of stuff, but not in context, and clearly they left a lot of the stuff out. That's probably going to be the big stuff. And it's so nice to see a studio show restraint in a trailer.
Yeah.
Because they so often just want to throw out all these big scenes to get you in the seats, and then like you and I've talked about over and over, you've seen it all. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay, it's a letdown, And I feel like you're right. This one they didn't, man. So this one, there's going to be scenes that we don't know it's coming, and so that was smart. That was a very smart thing. And I have to say, one being nostalgic on Ghostbusters, the original, 1984, and I also remember seeing this in the theater with my dad and my sister, and I was fairly young at the time, and I was pretty scared to go because I didn't know what it was about. And my dad kept telling me, this is not a scary movie. And I will just tell you guys, and I know I'm sidetracking, but quickly, what I remember of that day was the drive there, being scared to go in and watch it. But the scene in the library, when the librarian turns into the ghost at the beginning, I vividly right now can recall sitting in the theater seat with my hand over my eyes, and I was cracking out through my fingers, and I saw it, and it freaked me out, man. And anyway, that's my Ghostbusters story. I couldn't help myself.
A lot of these movies that we like to review have ties to like older 80s movies, and I think for me 80s movies brings back a lot of nostalgia. Ghostbusters, Karate Kid, Top Gun, those movies.
Yep.
And not only were they good movies to me, they're also like I have fond memories of what was going on at the time.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And when it was showing the devices inside, I'm like, oh, because you remember being, it kind of, those feelings come back that you remember from back then. And I remember how exciting I'm. Oh, that's so cool. There's the trap. There's the thing. There's do you notice the old pack?
Oh yeah.
That one scene, it was up on like a closet or something, or a shelf, and there was the old pack they used to wear.
Yep.
I'm like, man, that's so cool. So now all of our younger viewers are probably like, have no idea what we're talking about. But if you haven't seen, guys, if you have not seen the original Ghostbusters, please do yourself a favor. It's classic 80s cinema. You need to watch that. You need to put it really right now, watch it. It's really good. So maybe we'll do a trailer reaction or a movie reaction to the original Ghostbusters one day.
Yeah, if you want to see us do that, comment below.
Because we got lots of facts, because we were alive in the theaters when it came out. We can tell you all about it.
And that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you know what else is a fact, Mike?
What's that?
We have some great merchandise, guys. Listen, we do. And if you guys are liking our content, if you're having fun with us, you like our channel. I am too. I'm having a blast. And if you are as well, then do us a big favor. Click the subscribe button right now below, and click the like button on the video. It also tells us that you're enjoying the content and helps us get into the YouTube searches. But also, check out our merchandise store, where we have lots of things that you can choose from. And we also have a Patreon page, if you wouldn't mind checking it out. And you can get some really cool stuff and perks. So we would greatly appreciate that. Right, Mike?
That's right, Steve. So final thoughts about the movie.
Final thoughts. I am 100% watching this movie, and I'm very excited to see it, and I have high hopes that it's going to be a great movie. How about you, man?
Same thing. 100% want to see it, and high hopes, especially with the trailer. It looks fantastic. I don't think I've really seen Paul Rudd in any poopy movies so far.
Yeah.
So, and him being such a an A-list actor now, I think it's going to be pretty good, especially bringing back Bill Murray and Dan Akroyd. So, I'm looking forward to it.
The moment those two come on screen, it's going to be epic. When Bill Murray comes out and Dan Aykroyd comes out. Oh, it's going to be so good. Can't wait.
Me either.
All right, man. Well, guys, that's what the movie bros think of the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. We hope you've enjoyed it, and please leave us your feedback and comments. And anything else from you, Mike?
That's it. I'm Michael.
And I'm Steven. And we are the Movie Bros.